What's going on, my fellow dadpreneur? Welcome to yet another solo live with Become a Fearless Father. And right now, I'm going to talk to you about courage. What does it mean? It's a great example of when I was courageous. What's a great example of my kids being courageous? And how can we learn from this as dads to make sure that our kids be and stay courageous, right? So let's get right into it. So courage, what does that mean to me, right? So courage to me means you will take action no matter what. No matter your doubts, fears, if the situation is right, whatever it is, you will take action. And I will share with you tomorrow what I have done today to be courageous in my life. Anyway, that said, so I'm first going to share with you an example of what I've done that was being very courageous, right? So a long time ago, think about 12, 13 years, I went on a 3-week vacation backpacking through a bus trekking, I should say, through the east coast of America and into Canada. And I think it's Toronto that has a really huge tower that you can go up. And we went up, and as soon as the elevator goes off, because you start from the ground, so it just looks like a closed elevator. And then you hit up, and all of a sudden it's just glass, and you see the height, and you see how fast you go. So the lady's like, if you're afraid of heights, then she just hits up, and I'm like, whoa, that'll be me. So I turned around so I didn't have to look at the window and see us shooting up, right? And then we got up there, and apparently they had like a glass floor from which you could look down. And I didn't see it at first because there was just a lot of people standing in front of it, because nobody actually had, not many people had the nerve to actually step on the glass. So I wasn't paying attention. All of a sudden I stepped on the glass and I froze, and I didn't want to move anymore. I was that scared. And I ended up overcoming that fear. And we actually took a picture of me laying completely in the middle of the glass, looking up. I didn't look down, but looking up, but also made sure that I looked down after that as well, which is very, very scary, but I've done it. So later, I think 2 years ago, I actually came to find out my mom was and is terrified of heights. And her being terrified of heights, that actually got into my brain. So I found out I'm actually not that afraid of heights. However, it came like a habit, or whatever you want to call it, inside of me, thinking that I'm afraid of heights as well. You know, I've been taught that by my mom from a young age, which teaches us as parents that we have to be careful of what our own fears are, and not put our fears, put our doubts, put our negative ideas and everything onto our kids, right? Because that can have a very big impact later on in their lives. Anyway, that said, so we are doing a challenge right now in my other group, in regards to Facebook Lives. A lot of people want to go live, but it's difficult for them to do so. So what I've done is I created a challenge saying, like, we have a closed group, just a couple of people in there. And I said, like, look, we got to go live. Let's talk about courage. That's why I'm going live. And that's actually why I'm talking right now about heights, because right away, the girl in there went live and she talked about heights. So she talked about something similar. So I thought, like, hey, that's a great story to talk about courage, right? And mix that in there with being the best dad you can be for your kids. Which, being a dad on its own, is just right away finding that courage. As dads, we need that courage. Or as dadpreneurs, you know, as a dadpreneur, you need that courage to not just focus on your business, work on your business, and make an impact in the world, but also have that courage to make that impact in your family, make that impact in your health, make that impact in your wealth, and in your relationships, in all areas of your life, which is absolutely possible, right? That's what we're aiming for. That's what makes a fearless father. So anyway, quickly want to share that with you. It's going to be a short one. If you have trouble finding your courage, if you have lost it, If there's things in your life that you know you must do, but you can't find the courage, do a huge favor in the comment section. Write down #CourageFirst, and I will get in contact with you, and we'll just have a quick chat and see how we can get you back on track, finding your courage in those moments that are most important for you. Right? All right, everybody. Thanks for watching this again. I appreciate all of you, and have an amazing, courageous day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.